So the future. So we're talking about two terms that we've been using or that are used are primary education, which is everything up to grade 8, and secondary education would be the high school years. So what transition really focuses on is secondary education to post-secondary. So that obviously, like I said before, includes college. It includes a career they're wanting to do, or even an assisted career. How we start to determine that is through assessment, creating baselines, figuring out what the student's strengths are, and how we can filter those strengths into what they eventually want to do. Using, of course, student interests. I've kind of been harping on that quite a bit. That is really the basis of this entire thing. And then program placement. So that would be whether we're just assisting them through high school in general education to a vocational placement, or even a special ed placement depending on the severity of their disability. Then that could also include such things as life skills. So some students may need to learn how to cook or do their laundry, clean, those types of things, getting themselves dressed. Even in secondary education, those are some of the goals that we may need to help them with so that they could maybe function in a assisted living place if they have a severe disability. And then, of course, as always, those goals for transition, those goals are also written into their IEP. Now, the IEP is redone every year, so really taking that time to work with those students to get their future right. It makes a vast amount of difference when we give them the tools that they can use to make that transition out of high school. And it's really up to educators to make sure that that's happening and focusing on them. I really can't stress that enough, that this is really about them and their goals for themselves.